back to my good old schoolgirl days, where I first learned that boys had wee-wees and girls had pee-pees, that Miss Susie had a steamboat, and that steamboat went to hello, operator, and that these were really vanilla flavor pudding and multicolored balloons. It started in school with the songs we clapped our hands to and the songs we memorized that told us just a little bit about how this world worked. And it started with my peers and their dirty mouths, and Ryan, who said that he knew all about sex. In the 3rd grade, he had already stuck it to her. No, you didn't. I said, nuh-uh. Yeah, I did, he said. And you know what else? This means penis. And you can't do this because you're a girl and you don't have a penis, and so you can't do this. How dare you say I don't have a penis? I can't do that. But there's something wrong there. Because I don't have a penis. But did that mean that I couldn't do that? Did that mean that because I couldn't do that, that meant I had something missing? That there is a hole in me? But there's something wrong with that too, because I do have a hole in me, and it's called a vagina. Yes. So now, if I'm going to talk about a hole in me, it's going to be literal. And it's going to be dimensional. Women, I am talking about us and loving what it is that makes us whole, not being defined by what it is we lack, an empty space that needs to be corked. So it started in school with a division of power. Boys on top and their girlfriends would follow. Girls on top, and our friendships would boil, steam rising. A vibrating hive, bees scatter, all serving the one homecoming queen. We were worth our weight in boyfriends. When we started dating older guys who would buy us cigarettes, we would sneak out in the middle of the night. Lost our virginities in the backs of dirty cars, drunk on prom night, and you couldn't remember if you used a condom. And it started in school, when we sat at break and we said that the sex was great, all the while knowing that we were still too young. And we sat in our circles, and we shared our secrets, and we said, she's a fucking bitch. I fucking hate her. She stole my boyfriend. You stole my boyfriend. You're a fucking whore. And the hurt we felt in ourselves came crushing our bodies, came belittling our thoughts, believing that there really was a hole in us that needed to be filled. And the hurt we felt in ourselves was taught that we couldn't and we shouldn't come together, that a boyfriend, a husband, sometimes even a baby, anyone else but ourselves to control us would let our hearts rest easy. Love a man more than yourself, they say. Find a husband, and your home will be happy. Give your body, and your home will be happy. But I was not happy. I was lonely and broken. I wanted a friend, not a boy, just a friend, as simple as that. So I found myself a girl who said she hated girls. Said that, like, boys were just so much easier. And girls are just way too complicated. I'll show you complicated, baby, and I'll be damned if it's not better. You and me, we will be friends. We will be friends. I remembered Lauren. I was sitting outside and eating my lunch. The flowers were purple, and the sun was itching my neck. She had come up behind me, crying. She peeled into my lap, so in the wedge of her waist, I tucked my socks. I had hated that I had already knew what had happened, and I hated him. I remember my apple sitting, browning, her sandy hair spilling onto the grass, mascara slow dancing down her face, her hands doming a fevered face. And I hated her sprints of sorry, the palm of her foot, a stone to the matches of her toes. But I loved it. I loved how my breathing started a rhythm and a release in her. There was no one else in the world at that moment that she could have come to. And even though she was crying, we were whole because we had each other. And it begins when we start calling ourselves women and loving what it is that really makes us whole. And it starts when we can choose that we know that this is mine and choose to share it with you and let you see this face and this body, but know that it is mine, and let you see this face and this body and know that it is mine, and let you see this face, this body, and know